Good evening. Today we'll learn about 7QC2, and also we'll learn how to uh, use Excel and form different types of chart like histogram, Pareto, and all. So it's very easy to use Excel and to uh, form control charts and histogram and check sheets. So first of all, we'll learn about what these 7QC tools are. 7QC means quality control. So there are seven types of quality control tools which are used in manufacturing industries. Not only in manufacturing industry, but any quality. If you have any quality related problem, then you can use these 7QC tools and you can solve the problem. These are called basic quality tools. Also, these are the basic quality tools. Many of these tools we have studied in our schools and our colleges also. So this is not new to us, but using these tools at appropriately and effectively is the key to solve the problem. So 7QC tools are mainly check sheet, histogram, Pareto chart, scatter plot, control charts, Ishikawa diagram, and stratification. Uh, Many of us believe that there should be a you know uh, sequence of the charts like check sheet, then histogram, then Pareto, then scattered, then capital. But it is not true for every problem. You may use check sheet in some of the projects, and you may not use check sheet. You may directly go to the histogram. You may use scatter plot if you have temperature versus uh, volume, or temperature versus something variable data. So you can use directly the scatter plot. I personally don't think that there is some sequence in 7QC tools, although some of us in manufacturing industries believe that there is a sequence. So it's up to you how to use the 7QC. So, this control chart, one of the control chart is there in my other videos in YouTube channel. You can go through that P chart and IMR chart, X bar R chart. So I will be concentrating here on two three things, which are check sheet first of all, because check sheet is considered to be very basic tools, and we do not use check sheet in our project, but it is very essential and very basic tools, and it gives lots of information. First, second, we use check sheet, but we don't know that we are using check sheets. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take one problem and we'll drill down how check sheet can be used in Excel sheet, and how you can interpret or make an inference out of it. First, we'll go to a problem. Say, if you can see my screen. So this is my basic problem to plot a data of defect of every chassis produced from assembly line at final checking. So what we have to do is we have to plot defect. Types of defects are given. So we have to plot a basic check sheet wherein we will map types of defect per chassis we are producing from the assembly line at final checking. Okay. So this is an assembly line, and we are producing as cars, and the type of failure modes which we encountered from the historical data are loose, missing, fouling, defective, and rusty. We call it as LMFDR. This is a short form of uh, basic failure modes which we come across in assembly line. in vehicle assembly line. So L means loose, M is stands for missing, F is for fouling, D is for defective, and R is for rusty. So these are my failure modes. Loose connection, part is missing, fouling of one part to another part, defective parts which we have fit in the vehicle, and last is the rusty part. This may not happen, but somehow it was, uh, you know, mounted in the vehicle, and at the final checking, the quality inspector came to know about this problem. So it was a repeated problem, and the management asked us to plot a defect data for the defect of every chassis produced from the assembly line at final checking. So we have to prepare a check sheet for that. So while preparing this check sheet, what we'll do is we'll go to a new sheet and we will map all the failure modes. These are my failure modes. Okay, so these are my failure modes. These are my failure modes. And what we'll do is every day we will plot how many defects of which kind we have encountered at final checking. So before that, we'll give operator's name if you want to do, like Manish Kumar. Okay, then shift you can give A shift or B shift. For different operator, you can use different, or else you can say quality inspector, QA inspector at say Satyam, and station, say station 24, at 24th number station, quality inspector is Satyam is standing, and he is counting the types of failure modes per chassis every day. His work is to count the loose connection, part missing type of failure modes in every chassis, and he has to plot this check sheet. So you are prepared this check sheet and you have given it to quality inspector. This can be done in a hard copy also, or else you can give a tab, or on his laptop also he can do that. So here you can make a total out of it. Total is sum of these till here, and to know per day you can also sum these values, which will again give the value of defects per day. So now the first chassis comes and we find that there is a loose connection on Monday. We are talking about Monday. First day we have uh, out of say uh, first chassis has come and you have said that loose connection is 1 and fouling is 2. Fouling of parts is 2. Rusty part you say 1 was there. Second chassis came, you have found that one part is missing. Loose connection, again you have got loose connection, so 1 becomes 2. Fouling part, one more part was fouling, so it becomes 3. Defective parts, there was 1. Rusty part, you said 3 more came, or 2 more came, became 3. So this is the basic thing which you have to do every day, and it will give you the defect, type of defect which you are encountering every day in a week by this operator at station number 24. So this will give you an inference which type of failure mode is coming maximum on which day, and at which quantity. Okay, so this will give you an inference. So fouling part here, it became 2015. So this is my the main contributor. So this becomes my एक number complaint, number one complaint. So this is one type of check sheet. Same can be done by a by operator in different shifts also. So this is date one. Again, this will be 2nd January 2023. So you can drag it down to some, you know 2 3 days or 5 days. So uh, shift wise, like, you can give date wise here, date 2023. So you can give a different date here, and each day, each shift, you can monitor that part of defect. You can print a hard copy also, and you can, in hard copy, they will just put a number, or put a line to count. Okay, put a like this, they will put a count, and they will monitor it. Okay, so this is the basic check sheet which they can prepare, and they can count it. So in this way, you can prepare a check sheet, and you can count it, and you can make a inference out of it, in which shift, uh, which which type of failure mode is coming maximum. So this is the basic check sheet which you can use in your manufacturing line. Second type of check sheet is concentration chart. So you have got this type of, CAD drawing in your company for your product. So you can paste this CAD drawing of different parts. I have taken this, you know exterior of the car, and say I'm checking the type of defects at quality station, where uh, different scratches has to be monitored. So what I will do is, I will paste this down, and I will mark it with a star, or any denotion, or a red marker or yellow marker, and I will check the defects which is coming from the line. Like, say, first scratch was found in the rear left hand door. So I will put it like this. Then second was on the bonnet. Then third was at the, windshield screen. Fourth was at again this door. Then you have to actually populate it, so that it will give you an inference where the problem is maximum. So if you see this, after making this concentration for 1 or 2 weeks, it will be, very uh, in, enriched by what type of complaint is coming. Although you are doing corrective actions you are taking, but this will give you an inference from where the maximum uh, defect has been generated, at which location of the body of the car is having the maximum problem. So this will give you an inference where you have to work. So I have given you, we have discussed about two types of check sheet. One is simple check sheet, which is in Excel format, and you can give this to your operator, and they will populate it, and they will give you the filled data, out of which you will make an inference which type of defect is coming, on which day, by which operator, at which station. And second is the concentration chart, wherein you will be concentrating on the defect generation at which location. It will give you the location of the problem, which is very much attribute type of uh, data, like scratch or dent, or you know uh, uh, feel feeling of the smoothness is. So this will give you the attribute type of data, which will give you an inference where you should work on BIW, or the welding, or paint. So this will give you the inference of the attribute type of data. You can also use for variable type of data also. Means if the problem is from the headlight is defective, or the mirror is defective, so you will be it will be very helpful for you to locate the origin of the problem. So this is all about the check sheet. You can use, how you can use, and how you can utilize this in your day to day work. Okay. So uh, today we'll be learning about only about this check sheet. In next class we can learn about the histogram and Pareto. So hope this video will give you some inference, and it will help you in solving the problem and making the check sheets.